Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today this is CN Honor on the screen and you are watching CN Great Cancels and Forex Trade. Today I bring to you another wonderful powerful video in the series of the Golden Gold VIP strategy. And here I just spotted a move, although I've waited for this all day long since yesterday, because I saw this move that is going to give us a perfect shape for us to take long trade, which most likely will last for days, okay, because this is H4 time frame, a very high time frame, and the shape is obvious. This is still the Golden Gold VIP strategy, and if you look very well, you see the shape, the W shape is very obvious. The market has been ranging for almost half a day around the base where I place the rectangle, which is an obvious support zone for the market. If you look, okay, if you take antecedent from early July, the market has been respecting that particular zone where I have my rectangle. That's a very strong support zone, okay, so it's most likely the market will push up, okay, and we're having so many confirmation, not just the W shape, but the most obvious is the W shape, and then the rejection candles, just as you can see somewhere around here now. Rejection candles, okay. There are many rejection candles with long wick, long shadow towards the downside, and here we just if I had spotted the move earlier, though we are entering and taking a signal, a confirmation from the W shape pattern of the moving average, okay, according to the Golden Gold VIP strategy, okay. But aside that, we're still having some other confirm. This is actually showing another form of pattern, which is the double bottom pattern, okay, although this is not an ideal one, which is why we are relying so much on the W shape formed by the moving average according to the Golden Gold VIP strategy, okay. So you remember that this is a higher time frame, and the market, the candlestick just interacted with the moving average, and this is the very one that interacted with it, this particular one. Let me show you. This is a particular candlestick that interacted with the moving average, okay. So we're supposed to take a trade somewhere here at the introduction of this, but that was late in the night. I couldn't really wake up, though I monitored the trade from yesterday because I expected it, okay, but I couldn't take it. If I had executed the trade somewhere here, okay, at the introduction of this bullish candlestick, by now would have been in deep profit, okay. So I just decided to record this so that I'll give you more explanation on how you can swing trade with this strategy. In fact, if the conditions for you to trade with this strategy is met on a higher time frame, oh, you are good to go. You're gonna make the market. I'm looking at it that this market will go far, go far to as far as this point, okay. It may not really giving us a perfect shape of the W. It may not really go direct towards that area. There might be some pullbacks, especially around this area, okay, especially around here. Yeah, there might be a kind of pullback around here, okay, which we are right now, okay. There might be a pullback, but in all, this market is gonna go up. It's gonna go up, okay, at least up to this level, and it's most likely it's gonna break it, okay, and still push up further, because that is the signal this strategy is giving us. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to reduce the lot size. Okay, you can see we're in profits already, but because this is a very long trade, I may not hold it or record for days. Okay, but I am going to reduce the lot size, and when we go deeper in profits, I'll go to my lower time frame and then set my stop loss after reducing the lot size. Okay, now if you go to 1 hour, you discover that the market is even more obvious. Okay, so and then we're having a very strong resistance at the place where I placed the rectangle, the upper side. So the market is most likely going to pull back around that area, and we are still having the same thing on boom market. Okay, on daily time frame, the conditions are perfectly met. Okay, but we are also a bit late. We are not going to enter this trade because look at it, the moving average interacted with the market here, and there is an obvious M shape. Look at it. Okay, obvious M shape. I already made an analysis on this market about 2 to 3 weeks ago, where I placed this trend line you're seeing. Okay, this trend line, and this market actually trended for days according to my prediction, and now it's still pushing down, and it's gonna test this trend line this time, and most likely is going to break it, pushing downwards. Okay, this is daily time frame for boom, but we are not entering boom now. We're concerned about crash. If I want to enter the boom, I can still enter boom. I can still scale in trades and then use a very small lot size because it's gonna be swing trade. But our focus right now is on the crash market. Okay, so that's it. Remember, the conditions, the principles are still basically the same. Okay, when you spot an obvious W shape just like this one now, okay, you wait for the price for market, that is the candlesticks, to interact. Let me delete this so that you understand it, you see it better. You wait for the candlestick to interact with the moving average. Okay, and then the one that interacts with it close. You must allow it to close. Then at the introduction of the next candlestick, remember this one interacted and this one introduced. Okay, and at the introduction of this candlestick, you look at the price calibration here, in as much as is below between 1 to 7, okay, for crash, counting from down. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, in as much as is between 1 to 7. Remember that my calibration is 14 in number. Yours might be 18, yours might be 16, 20, as the case may be. But whatever be the number of calibration, you are counting half of the calibrations. For instance, if your calibration is 20, you are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In as much as the price position or the market position is still below 10 for crash, when you count from down up, then you execute your trade. And for a higher time frame like this, okay, I won't advise you to take up to 10 candles, because 4 hours times 10, that's gonna be about 40 hours. Okay, about 40 hours. Okay, 10 times 4, okay, it's about 40 hours, which you may not have the equity to stay in the market. So you may just take at most 4 to 5 candlesticks, okay, which is about 20 to 20 something hours. Okay, but then when you enter deep profits, you use stop loss. You set your stop loss to protect your profits. Okay, remember that on 4 hours like this, one candlestick is 4 hours. Okay, one candlestick is like 60 times 4. Okay, that's about 240 candlesticks on 1 minute time frame. Okay, if you are in market for such long time, you see you're making huge money. So if you want to trade long term with this strategy, just look for the conditions to be met on higher time frame, maybe H4, H1, 30 and all that. So I just decided to record this video and to show you how you can swing trade with this wonderful strategy, guys. So I'm gonna pause this video, and whether I still update you with it or not, this is basically how you trade with it. Okay, so let's move to a lower time frame, and first and foremost, I'm gonna reduce this because it's gonna be a long trade. I'm gonna close part of it. Let's say I close 0.35, okay, in profit. Then I still close 0.35, yes, and I'll leave 0.15 running. Okay, now I'll still leave the trade for a while before I'll set my stop loss. Now if I come back, this is where I'm gonna set my stop loss, below here or here. Okay, remember, you don't have to set your stop loss very close to the current market position in case of any pullback. Now if we had entered somewhere here, assuming I spotted this move earlier and I entered the trade somewhere here, okay, now let's go to a lower time frame to see where that would have been. Okay, that would have been somewhere here. Okay, so by now we would be setting our stop loss here. Okay, but then we entered a bit late, so we're gonna set our stop loss when I come back, maybe somewhere around here, okay, or somewhere around here. Okay, but then let me pause the video and I'll come back in a few minutes, guys. All right, guys, welcome back once again. Almost an hour into the trade and we are still in profit. You remember we reduced our lot size to 0.15, and although the market spiked, of course I told you it's gonna spike around that area because the market has found a resistance zone around that area. And if we go to our 5 minutes time frame, you see that. So as soon as the market got deep into this, our rectangle is spiked. Okay, you remember we entered the trade here. Okay, this is 5 minutes time frame. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, it's approximately an hour into the trade. Okay, so when the market got deep into that rectangle, it spiked. Okay, it dropped to this level, and this is telling us now that the market is finding a resistance somewhere here, while at the base is forming a support. Okay, so there's a support around here and there's a resistance around here. Now you remember I do say that your ability to spot the move of the market, your ability to note what the market is doing, gives you an edge, okay, and helps you to take advantage of it. All right, so since this is gonna be a very long trade, I may not record for that long. So because the market has given us a support zone here, okay, and then it's giving us a resistance zone somewhere here. Of course, that's obvious. Okay, we are going to set a stop loss below this support that is giving us. Okay, the market is giving us a support here, so we're going to set our stop loss there while we leave the trade to run. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because of the support is giving me. Now if the market eventually drops and breaks or hit our stop loss to break the support zone is giving us here, then we know that the market is seriously on a reversal. Okay, then we'll just be kicked out of the market. On the other hand, since we also spot a resistance here, okay, and then we're having a better signal on the 4 hours time frame that the market will go up. Okay, remember that this is the support we are talking, I mean the resistance we are talking about. Okay, this rectangle. Okay, now we're looking at it that it's going to break it. Of course, it got to that point and it spiked, and because of the signal we are getting from our strategy and from other price actions, we are having confidence that it's going to push up. But that's the reason why we found that the market has given us a support here as well, and we're going to set as stop loss here, so that if the market hits the stop loss, we know that it has broken the support and is coming down. But if it doesn't hit it and then breaks this resistance, which is our rectangle zone, okay, we know that the market is pushing up and will continue riding the market. So I'm going to put my stop loss somewhere here now. Let's not forget, in case you want to know how to analyze market like this, now I want to officially introduce to you once again my mentorship program. Okay, my mentorship program is a super packed, well packaged mentorship program. You can check in the description box of this video to get my contact and contact me, and let's talk one-on-one basis. We're taking trading to the next level. Okay, we're taking trading to the next level. And if you want to be a versatile trader who will look at the chart, analyze the chart, know what the market is doing, and then take advantage of it, then you need to invest. Remember, you invest time and you invest your resources, and then you are good to go. So let's quickly set our stop loss at 8672.5. 8672.5. 8672.5. Okay. Oh, let's be correct again. Okay. 8672.5. 8672.5. 8672.5. Okay, now that's it guys. So let's get back to the 4 hours time frame. You can see it, the market will push up, but even if it, remember, we're taking part of our profit, okay, and because the market is going to go long, very far, that's why we decided to do so. Because when you are trading, when you are swing trading, you use relatively small lot size in case of pullbacks, except you have a large equity to hold any pullback. Okay, now remember, if we had entered maybe somewhere here, okay, our stop loss would have been somewhere. Now let me quickly show you, if you have a perfect structure like this and a perfect confirmation like this, your your take profit, okay, should be before this major resistance. This place is a major resistance zone. Okay, is a major resistance zone, very strong resistance, and that's where you have the curvature of the V of our moving average. Okay, now look at it here. Now your TP, first TP, should be before this major resistance. Okay, now if you have enough equity and then you have maybe several positions, you can set your stop loss above it, maybe somewhere. This is another resistance. Now your second TP should be somewhere here, maybe for another position. Then your third TP somewhere here before this other resistance, and then like so, just like that, before any major resistance. Okay, now that's for those that has good equity and then has several positions opened. Okay, so I may not stay that long, okay, but then this is basically how you trade with this powerful strategy, using it to swing. Now if you want to know the secret of my strategies, how I manipulate them, I'm gonna let that know to you guys, but it's gonna be for few persons who want to know, who want to go far trading the forex market and making consistent profit. Now you discover that this strategy was manipulated to follow exactly price actions, and then with a very negligible failure rate. Okay, you understand what I mean? That's to tell you that it's not coincidence. This is carefully done. It's a sacrifice of time, sacrifice of effort, sacrifice of resources to come to this point. So guys, This is CN Great Counsels on the screen, and I'd like you to hit that subscribe button if you've not done so. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the post notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Also, give this video a thumbs up, like if you have found any value in it. Share this video with your friends, your fellow traders, so that they'll see the need to come up this way and to start making huge profit from the financial market. Okay, remember that my goal, the vision of this very channel, is to make you a versatile trader who will be making profit consistently. So many thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Don't forget that I still have tons and tons of strategies, even more powerful than this, to give to you guys, and all you need to do is to stay tuned on this channel. I've got a lot of things to give to you. Meanwhile, I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye for today.